So, welcome to Pebbblego, and Pebbblego is geared for kindergarten, first, and second grade students, and it has 5 different modules. They're subscriptive, so they change every year. We're going to go into animals, and within the animals category, they've broken it down even further. Dinosaurs are in here, insects are in here. I guess we're just going to technically call them animals. Let's take a look at amphibians. All right, here's some frogs. So frogs is split up into, I want to say, 5 little paragraphs, and this is great for our young readers. They're not overwhelmed. One of the best things about Pebbblego is that it reads to the kids. It has a reading feature and will highlight as it reads. You can't hear it reading, but it is reading. And the cool thing is here is if they're not sure, there's a red word, it will tell them the definition and it will read the definition, which is great. These little short paragraphs make it easier for the kids, and each of the tabs does have that read to me and the definition area. Along the bottom, the interactive features are, we have a citation tool, so where the kids could just copy that. There is a way to print this. You could print the whole article about frogs or just the page we were on. There's different activities. Sometimes they're reference activities, sometimes they're coloring activities. There's a little video that illustrates more about frogs. There's a listening section which has you listen to what frogs sound like. And I like the last page, a little map that shows you where frogs are located on the earth. So that's pretty cool. So that is Pebbblego. Now let's take a look along the top for our breadcrumbs. Just like Paulette has breadcrumbs, so does Pebbblego. They'll take you back to navigate you to where you'd like to go. On the bottom, we have games, and there's all sorts of different games. Some are more difficult than others. This is Jigsaw. So you click the piece, and then you click in the puzzle where you think it should go, and it reorients it for you the correct way. It's pretty fun. I like Jigsaw. Check's a little bit tricky because it's giving you a word, and then you have to match the word to whatever the top the pictures are on the bottom. So it's polar. So let me guess. I'm going to guess Wolverine. Ooh, I got it right. So we have that's check. And the question of the day, every day there's a different question, and you can go in and vote and see how your vote relates to other people's votes. Today is which animal makes the best pet. I'm going to say cat. Then you click the yellow vote button, and it tells you the percentage of people that voted for that animal. Looks like everybody thinks dogs are going to be the best pet. I don't know if that's true. Now let's take a look at Pebbblego Next. Now Pebbblego Next is for 3 to 5, and they're a little bit more difficult topics. There's a little bit more reading that's involved in it. When we go back into the sciences here, let me open up one of the articles so we can take a look at it. And you can see concepts are a little bit more difficult, more complex. Here we have traits and behaviors of animals. And I'm going to get into metamorphosis since we talk about that in the spring. Now, 3 to 5 in Pebbblego Next, they scroll, and scrolling is fun, but it also will take you to the beginning of each of the sections if you touch the tab on the top. You just need to tell the kids, what you see on the screen, you have to keep scrolling because there may be more of that section. Along the bottom, there is the citation tool. There's the MLA citation. They can just click copy and paste it into their work. There's different activities for each of the articles. Double check. There might be something there you can use. There's some awesome videos. And unlike the little kids who have the dictionary built into Pebbblego Next, you have to put your own word in there. At the top of the screen, I like to call it the Russian roulette. If you click it, it will take you to just different articles, and it's just random, which I think is so much fun. Along the bottom, we have games, fewer games for the older kids. A couple of different things, quick match. They give you the topic and then a picture, and you have to say, yes, does it match? And word scramble is pretty tricky. You click the letter and you have to spell it in the right way in order for it to go down onto the bottom, which is kind of tricky. And the question of the day is different on Pebbblego Next from Pebbblego. Again, click vote and you can see your percentage. What I think is fun is they even have video experiments, so you can use this as part of an example for science.